pub. Fucking love it, mate. Genuine. I think if I had enough money, I'd buy a little pub with a little flat upstairs and I'd be set. Oh, fuck being a billionaire. Who needs ass out of money? Just give me a little pub in the middle of town, took a bed up top, and I'd be sorted. I wouldn't even want to run a pub. Someone else can do all that. I just want to know, when I walk into that place, it's my home. My actual, real home. As you can imagine, this pandemic's been shit for me, really. I tried having a beer at home whilst watching the reruns of the Euro 2016, but that's not the same. I thought the novelty of having a corona every day of lockdown would get me through, but after a week or so, it's not funny anymore. And I've put on half a stone with all the gyms shut, so I look for something else to occupy my mind. Back before all this, I was an interior designer. It used to be my job to go into people's homes and be like, well, this is all shit. I know it's shit. You know it's shit. Let's sort it out and make it look class. So I tried that with my own house. I went room by room, tidied them up, and made a little plan out to make everything better. Goes alright for a bit, except all the shops are shut. So after a month or so, it gets hard. Motivation started to drop. But then, I had the most fucking incredible idea anyone in this world has ever had. I was going to build myself a pub. Now, I should give you a little disclaimer. When I say build a pub, I don't mean one of those shitty little wooden pallet bars everyone's sticking on the garden wall. This isn't Year 6 Arts and Crafts. I mean, I was going to build a full-on beer on tap, bar stools, pool table, dartboard, smoking area pub. And I was going to fit it in my back garden. B&Q's open at this point. They're delivering too. So I get everything that I need delivered to my door and I build a pub. It cost a bit for delivery, but to be honest, I haven't been so keen on going out. It's not because I'm scared of the virus or anything. I know I live alone, really. All my family are in England, so if I get it, I'm not putting anyone else in any real danger. I feel well enough myself, so I'd probably be alright. It's just, I feel more calm here. My house, you know? I feel more calm here, but it's not a nice kind of calm. It's like it's a calm before a storm, because I can feel that there's a storm outside. Everywhere around me. It's hard to put yourself in a mindset just to walk out into the storm. Especially if you're doing it just for a fair bit of food or a few planks of wood. So, yeah. And stop me meeting people, though. I've been a regular on the apps. Tinder in lockdown's about as useful as I watch it for the others. They've been alright. I've got this new one, see? Hinge. It's more about relationships rather than looking for a shag, and that suits me just fine. I'm 23, I'm an homeowner, and at this point, one night stands just feel a bit empty. Oh, I met this girl. Oh, she's very different to me, right? Not the kind of girl I normally go for, but Hinge, it does this thing where it gives you questions to answer, and you can put them on your profile. So I click on the question and asks, what award would you be nominated for? I say best cuppa, because my mates say I make the best tea they've ever had. She gives me this girl on that question. She says, you'll have to teach me because mine are too weak. I just thought that's class. It's just, I don't know. It just felt like we actually had something to talk about. You know, simple things. Anyway, we started chatting and she's hilarious, man. She has me laughing out loud in my house for when I'm alone, and that's a rare fucking occurrence. Oh, I tell her about my pub. She's interested. No, like, genuinely interested. Not just being like, wow, that's cool, and pretending we have something special for 2 hours before she comes over. She tells me she's an actor, which is sick. I never thought I'd want to be with someone in a job like that. Now, I always wanted my wife to be really hardworking and ambitious and that. I guess I never thought that the people in a job like that grafted all that much. I tell her what, the more I talk to her, actors work fucking hard. Hey, they spend days learning full-on scripts just for one of those job interview audition things. And then, not all the time they get the part because they ain't blonde or some shit. Mad. She's a really nice girl too. It turns out we only live about 20 minutes away from each other. It's just like everything we find out about each other is just clicked in. You know? I've felt like that for a while. It's been about 5 weeks now. We were on one of those FaceTime dates tonight, and she says, you know, next week we can meet up. The restrictions are lifting. My heart had just stopped. There's a part of me that actually wants to meet her, but it's like, we're getting on so well now, and it'll be amazing to actually speak to her in the real world and see where it could go, but it's a lot, man. It is. No, I haven't been out now for what? 3 or 4 months? And suddenly I can. And I have an actual reason to want to, but it's like walking out into that storm, leaving this pub that I built, my safe little pub, and being around real people again. Not knowing if they could give me the virus, or if I could give it to them, or if they're wearing masks, or what are they thinking if I'm too close to them, or what if I'm not stood far enough away? But I have to do it. I know I do. I want to. It will be nice. This girl could actually be someone I want in my life. So we set the date for next week, and we said goodnight. Then I came back to my pub and grabbed myself a can. Cheers.